So, welcome. How is he?
I'm actually happy that you finally got me here. I wasn't sure it was going to happen, but when I got the text, I was like, oh, it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, we had to wait for a very special week. We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So, Buckingham Swans, a team win and a personal win. Your first try for Richmond. That's exciting.
Yes.
What do you remember about the try and how do you feel?
Do you know what, actually? The try I had in my mind was a real backs try, like running the whole length of the pitch, stepping the last defender, maybe a handoff and just diving over the line. But in reality, it was the opposite. It was like the most forward try ever. It was literally like, pick up with the baseless scrum and just powering through over the line. And in the moment, I wasn't really focused on whether, I wasn't sure, is this my moment, is it not? I just was going through the motions. And then when the whistle went and the hand went up, I was like, oh my God, I actually got a try. And I actually didn't celebrate. I think I was still in shock. But when I got home, I had a celebratory Earl Grey tea.
Oh,
I had
amazing.
two. Yeah.
So I think there's something in rugby that when it's just instinctive, when you haven't had to think about it, but it happens, that is like the true form of, yes, I'm a player now.
No, it was really good, really special, I'd say.
Yeah, it was nice because you could see how you set yourself up for that backs play. And then it's almost as if you spotted something and the opportunity went from there. Yeah,
and also actually with the try, it's something that I've always wanted, like I wrote it down. So back in 2021 December, I had a notebook and I had a list of goals I wanted to set myself. And one of them was like get a try for Richmond before the end of the season. And I was just like, oh, it's coming to the end of the season now. This is the penultimate game. If I don't get it now, I've got only one more chance. And it happened. I was like, oh, wow, it happened. And to be able to go back to my notebook and tick it off, like the best feeling ever. Yeah, and also, sorry, just, I know.
Okay.
Like, it's not, for me, like scoring tries, it's not really a classification of like how good you are. For me, it was more of like a cherry on the top.
Yes.
Because I know how much I've progressed as a player, and to get the try, it was just like a cherry on the top for me. And yeah.
Yeah, of course, because for any try scorer, it's an absolutely amazing thing to happen.
Yeah.
But it is always a team effort, and it's something that always happens together.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, Henley this weekend, it's the last league game of the season, and we're both playing for fourth position. So what's the vibe in camp? What are we looking to set for the game?
I think the vibe in camp is just to go out there and just show what we can do. Obviously, in the beginning, we're literally a totally different team than when we started. Like we're much more aware of our structures, how we want to play, the Richmond way. Going into sort of the playbook stuff like our no ball attack, etc. We're just much more confident in what we're doing, and also we're gelling together. I feel like there's a real sense of togetherness in the team, and that makes up for good play on the pitch. So I think the sort of general sense is just go out there and to show people how hard we've worked and just put it all out there on the field. I think that's the general vibe.
And a lot of commentary from Sunday was about the links and phases and all the set pieces coming together. So like you see, that's definitely coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. Even me as a prop, it's a new position for me. So I'm learning loads. Like Capo's been amazing. All of like the forwards have been amazing to help, just helping me develop as a front rower. And just being part of that forward pack, I think we've literally progressed a lot and just learning how each other play and what works well in the pack, what doesn't work. And we're good at talking to each other and communicating. Like if maybe something doesn't go right, we do it again, get it right, and just, sort of go step by step. And it's really paying off. You can see it. Like our line outs are amazing. Ross will see this. And honestly, our line outs are amazing. Our scrums are getting there too. But yeah,
absolutely.
Happy.
So touching briefly on what you were saying about your list, that you put together some ambitions.
Absolutely.
So if you could tick anything off that list for this weekend, what would that be?
Well, actually, I would like to get another try just because Ollie, our photographer, I love him. He always gets my good side, but he didn't get a picture. He didn't get a picture of my try, so I might have to try and do it again. Bless him, no, we love Ollie. But maybe I think for me, jokes aside, would be just to play as best as I can. It's the last game of the season, just go out there and just give it everything. And I think that's what everyone's going to do on the weekend.
So talking about celebrating success, we have a Richmond premiere of No Woman, No Try this Friday.
Yes.
How does your experience of this and Richmond come together?
I think it's a very special thing because I feel like everything just comes together. Obviously, being new to Richmond, and then actually the director, Victoria Rush, being, part of Richmond for a long time. And then now us both being at the same club and then being able to work together on this piece about women's rugby, like it couldn't have been a better person to work with and a better club to represent. Coming into Richmond, I knew that Richmond's had such a rich history, especially the women's section. And I think to have the club be put on such a massive platform like Amazon Prime, like it's huge, like it's going to go global, worldwide, and I'm just proud to be a part of that. And I think Richmond, the whole club, especially the women's section, deserve that recognition and deserves the world to know about us. So I think it's something that I can't wait for everyone to see it. Obviously, I've seen it at the premiere a couple of days ago, but I can't wait for everyone to see it. I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback from it. It was a pleasure to work with everyone in the team. Obviously, Steph, who is part of the cast as well. She's a former Richmond player as well. So there's so much, links to Richmond and why it's so special, and to the fact that it's women's rugby as well. This is going to be the first women's rugby documentary on Amazon. Like, are you ridiculous? Like, it's huge, And to be a part of it, like, it's an absolute honour. And kudos to Vic for bringing me in on this idea that she had. And actually, none of us knew, none of us were promised what the end result would be. Like, no one knew that we were going to be in Amazon. No one knew. And we said yes to this idea, and look at where we are now. And it's just incredible, honestly.
There is something very special about the women's team at Richmond and the management team within that, so the whole women empire of Richmond, if you like, and that shared ambition. And that's just simply put like that. It's coming together, it's all working hard for each other.
Absolutely.
And just moving forward.
And also, like, obviously being new to Richmond, I just feel at home, honestly speaking. I'm not just saying it because, I'm in an interview. But, I've made, like, friends, not just, like, the coaches and the players, pairing from the bar, having a cup of tea, and, every time I go there, he knows what I want anyway. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah. Alan as well, like, also, like, just everyone, Tom, obviously, always makes me look good. Everyone is just so nice here, and I just think it's worthy, like, us having, being put on this platform for the world to see. I think it's worthy for Richmond, and there's just no other way to do it than to just do big, and I'm really proud to be a Richmond player.
And if you haven't sold it enough already, why should everybody come on Friday?
Because I'm in it. I'm joking. No, because I think it's a real eye-opener to the issues, the struggles, but also the pride of being a woman within rugby. It just it's quite emotive as well. I would say get your tissues ready, but also a lot of laughs, a lot of smiles. It's just it's a piece not just for the older generation, but for the younger, people coming through, for everyone. This piece, although it's No Woman, No Try as a title, is literally for anybody, not even just rugby. I think it actually transcends rugby because some of the themes in it can relate to everyone and anyone. So I think if you're a sports fan, just watch it. If you're not at the premiere, make sure you get on to Amazon Prime and watch it on the 25th. And I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah, I need to get my signature on point, just in case someone stops me. Are you from? I'm like, let me just. Have you got your Sharpie? I might carry a Sharpie around and see.
Oh, nice. With your get a special colour just for Z.
Yeah, maybe red.
Oh, there you go.
Or yellow.
Yellow or black. Okay, so back to Richmond, back to rugby. Mm-hmm. So again, focusing on the game on Sunday. Yeah. So other than the win, what do we want to see from the team? What do we want from the day come final whistle?
I think to just go out there all guns blazing. Leave nothing on the pitch. Not only because it's the last game of the season, but just in terms of even our set pieces. Breakdown is a big thing we've been working on, making sure we're first to the ruck, assessing it quickly and just making an impact at the ruck, treating the ruck as another set piece really, and winning the race. So I think that's a lot of the work we've been doing the last couple of weeks over the breakdown. So it'll be good to just see us continuing that work. Breakdown work, carrying hard, tackling hard, and just celebrating every moment. Like if it's a little thing that we do, just celebrate, because that actually brings up the energy of the team.
Celebrating success.
Yeah, I think that's just the way forward. And I'm buzzing to get out. Well, obviously if I get picked, but I'm buzzing to get out and play at the weekend.
Oh, great stuff. Super excited for Friday, super excited for Sunday. It's going to be a very good week.
Really, really good week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. I can take this off my list.
Oh, there you go.